couple of high fives and low fives and fours. So really it's an open heat for that second position, but Riggs is holding it down. Giorgio holding down that top spot.
So it looks like we got a little change in the standings. Looked like Dalbert moved up to third with that last score, and Noah dropping down to fourth.
Are we doing commercials at all?
But first and second are holding a pretty substantial lead. Looks like Dalbert's going to need. Here goes Dalbert.
Oh, and we've got an interesting development in this next wave. We got Noah Hopper going left and Giorgio Gomez actually going left further down the line. Oh, Giorgio going for the 360 but coming unstuck. Noah Hopper still riding, and Riggs out the back.
Riggs out the back in blue.
Oh.
Does a nice vertical snap out the back, actually. Working it to the inside now. Boom. Fins free. Ripping on that one, Riggs. Here we go. He's going to get a little reform, too. A little extra credit in this wave. Boom. Goes down, but you know what? Those first two turns were some of the most critical ones in the heat. Those are going to score pretty well.
That was a great wave. I hope we can get an instant replay on that one. That was a phenomenally ridden wave. That second turn of Riggs was sick. That was one of the better turns we've seen of this event so far. This event just getting going, the Performance Paddling Junior Pro and Youth Sup Fiesta, brought to you by Ocean Minded. We'd also like to thank Surftech for coming down. Surftech, one of the sponsors of our event. Surftech's got a number of really fast boards that can surf the waves like you want to surf them. 5 boards coming out in the 2014 Candace Appleby line, Dave.
Dude, CA.
CA, the 9.0 Fire, the 10.0 Ice, the 11.0 Crossover. Of course, the 12.6 Candace Appleby signature bark race board that she won the Battle of the Paddle on last year.
I think a lot of guys won races on that board last year, didn't they?
I think so. That's got to be one of Surftech's top-selling boards, as Giorgio Gomez in red, our heat leader, is taking his position back at the peak. So we're in Heat 2 of the Junior Pro Invitational. We've got Dalbert Rivera up and riding. Dalbert's on the left, kind of down the line a little bit. Dalbert with a nice little fade turn, setting up for the inside. He's got a little bit of a section to work with. What's he got? Oh, Dalbert throwing some spray, getting stylish with that last turn. Dalbert jumps off his board. He'll get ready to paddle back out, maybe get one more for this heat, Dave.
I think so. Yeah, he kind of got one of those inside in-between set waves as well that kind of ended up being a decent ride. So
that's the thing. Some of those little ones just reform really nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, paddle battle, Riggs and Giorgio. Riggs just let him have it.
Yeah, he wasn't in position. Giorgio's going for this one. Giorgio's kind of feeling it right now, man. He's been having the best wave selection and kind of lucking into the waves that kind of run down a little further than the others. Surfing pretty loose. Giorgio, another nice little wave right there.
Little fakie right there. Giorgio bringing some skateboarding into it. Little fakie off the lip. I think coming up next, we're going to have the Junior Pro Girls Heat for round 1.
Nice.
We've got a stacked girls field, Dave. We've got only one of our 8 girls from California.
That's pretty impressive.
The rest of these girls have traveled from, hang on, we got Riggs paddling. Riggs is not going to get this one, no matter how fast he is.
All right, we have 18 seconds in heat.
Shout out to everyone in Hawaii who's supporting Riggs.
Giorgio Gomez got that 5th wave there. Paddling hard right now.
Looks like Noah Hopper's getting into this one. Kind of one of the bigger waves we've seen, so let's see if Noah could.
There's the horn.
Does a little turn but gets unstuck right at the buzzer. I don't think that's going to be quite enough. Looks like Giorgio's going to win and go straight to the final. Riggs in second, and then Dalbert and Noah rounding out 3rd and 4th. They'll get another chance in round 2.
That was really nice to see all the all the competitors getting good scoring rides in that heat. There were a number of waves ridden, which is really what we want to see. We want to give these competitors an opportunity to show their abilities and how well they're able to ride these waves.
Yeah, everyone got a good amount of waves, good amount of rides, and we're off to the first Junior Pro Girls Round 1, Heat 1. We got in red Christy Page from Australia. In white, Aliana Clark from California. In, we're calling that bronze. In the bronze jersey, Shelby Schweitzer from Maui, Zane Schweitzer and Maddie Schweitzer's little sister. And blue, Izzy Gomez from Florida, who actually sang our national anthem this morning to set off the event.
So she sang the national anthem, and she was trying to paddle battle for that first wave. We're going to have some exciting surfing in this girls division. We've got Christy, who's traveled all the way from Australia. So anyone from Australia, and right on cue, we've got Christy Page in red up and riding. Regular footer going left on her backside. Nice little turn to set up for something on the inside. Christy with a little turn off the top, setting up for a floater. Oh, very nice little hit at the end. Unfortunately, couldn't pull the back stern back brace. Christy Page opening up the women's division, and I gotta say, that's some pretty good surfing for the first wave of the women's division.
That was. She picked off a nice wave. That was probably one of the better waves you've seen in a little while. So up and
Shelby Schweitzer up and riding, goofy footer, going off the top a little bit, kind of a hesitation floater.
Yep. But she pulled it. She's still going. She's gonna get a little reform right here as she goes down at the end of that ride.
Got two girls getting scoring waves already. We've got Izzy Gomez in blue still out the back waiting for her opening ride, and the local hero, Aliana Clark, the only competitor from California who's riding her 711 Infinity board. Aliana, San Onofre Dog Patch local.
Yep.
You've been helping out Aliana for a couple years with racing and surfing boards, Dave.
Yeah, Aliana, she's a very strong paddler. She's really enthusiastic and loves the sport. Obviously, a lot of great support from her family, the Clarks, and she's pretty neat. All the Clark girls, they all do multiple sports. They all play piano really good and a bunch of things like that. So good to see everybody out here, and good to see Aliana holding it down for Cali.
Yeah, all stuff that we can't do, or at least me, I'll speak for myself. I love it when kids are more talented than you. That really helps you kind of get through your day. And we've got Christy trying to paddle for a wave, but a little bit windy backwash conditions. We're dealing with some south wind here, Dave. Let's be honest. It's tricky out there.
Yeah, the south wind definitely, it provides a cross chop, which makes it very unstable to stand up on your board, just for starters. Number two, it blows you north up the coast, so you got to constantly paddle to keep your position where you want to line up. And, it has a little chop on the face as well, so.
Yeah, you'll see all the girls paddling back and trying to keep their position while we see Izzy Gomez stroking for this next one. Izzy is up and riding on her backside. Nice little opening turn for Izzy. See her with her footwork setting up for something on the inside. Nice little bank off the top as she goes down. I think we're going to take a look back to Christy Page's opening ride.
How do we refresh that?
Command R.
Schweitzer's first wave score comes in at a 3.43. Christy Page's first wave score comes in at a 5.07.
As we take you through the ocean-minded replay, here's Christy Page's opening ride. See how she bends her knees and gets really low, sets up for that first turn. She's got a nice wide stance, staying into the pocket of the wave. See her cutting back and cutting back. She knows there's waves having nothing. Boom, she goes for a nice closing maneuver. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it, but still a good attempt and way to open up her heat. Christy Page will be heading off to Maui next week to compete in the Olokai competition. Definitely making the most of her visit up here. Down here, what would you call it? Over here? Under here?
Over here.
Over
I like
here.
that. Yeah, over here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because she's from Australia, because we would say down
She's
there.
from down under,
So,
right.
but I never heard up here, so maybe over here. I think over here works.
I think it does. I think it does. Wondering if anyone from Australia is tuned in. I believe it's about 3:50 a.m. over there. And, we've got Christy who's looking to paddle.
Looks like she's looking to go right, but she's fading left. So we go. She got another left down the line. Waiting for her to set up. Little turn off the top right there. Another little turn.
Ooh.
That was a good, successful ride there, right there. A couple maneuvers and rode it out nicely. So there we go. We got Shelby Schweitzer up again. Going right. Now fading back left. And a nice successful ride right there to the end. So we got a little exchange going on.
This is so cool to see all these girls surfing at such a high level. Aliana Clark's waiting for her opening ride. And it looks like we might go back to Izzy Gomez's first wave. Watch a replay of that. Ocean-minded replay. Pretty cool what we're able to do here in the booth with these live HD instant replays. So here we have Izzy Gomez going left. She's a regular footer. Notice her using her paddle to try and get some speed, shuffling her feet to continue with this wave. Little cut back, setting up to go off the white water, and with a very stylish pullout. I love that pullout right there.
Very stylish. There was little splash. So we just got the update with some scores. So it looks like Christy Page with that last ride is in first with a 5.07. Izzy Gomez, who we just saw in the replay, is a 4.5. Looks like she's stroking for this outside wave right here. So Izzy drops in on this set. Closing out a little bit, but it's reforming, so she's doing what she can. She got a little turn, little rebound, and goes down. So out the back, there's another set. Looks like Aliana might be in perfect position for the little left shoulder right here. Let's go, Aliana.
Aliana setting up for her first wave of the heat.
She's
a little bit in the... She's a little bit in the rip current over there and needs to paddle a little bit further south. Yep. And, I mean, especially as a goofy footer, but maybe she's sticking to her strategy that her and, whoever's helping her out with coaching, they were checking out where she was going to surf. But now it's time to adapt, you know?
Yep. Yeah, there's been, little times gone by. She hasn't got a wave, so now it's time to get in the mix, get a little more aggressive, make sure you get one score on the board. And right now it's anybody's heat still, and it's super important to win this heat because you go straight to the finals, right?
Straight to the finals. So first place goes to the final. Second place, they skip around. So they go to Repo 2 or what could be called the semifinals.
Yep.
And if you get third or fourth, you get to surf again against the other people that got third or fourth, and then you got to get top 2 in that, and you can keep going.
Right. So everyone gets a second chance. It's not, lose and go home. You get a second chance. So if things didn't go your way, you do get a second chance to redeem yourself, which is pretty cool. A lot of competitions, you just got to pack it up, go home. But not here at the Sup Fiesta. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Muchas gracias para todas personas mirando en el computadora y feliz día de Cinco de Mayo.
Sí.
Looks like Christy Page's last wave comes in at a 5.07 to go with her previous 5.6. Christy Page is taking a commanding lead with a 10.67 over Shelby Schweitzer. She's got a 3.5 and a 3.43. Gives her a 6.93 total heat score. Also, Izzy Gomez is in third with a 4.5. And Aliana, we're still waiting for her to open her account as we've got a little bit of a paddle battle, but Izzy Gomez pulls out. That's because Christy Page is going left. Nice little turn off the top, see if she can connect back in. Oh, she comes back down with a lot of speed, maybe a little bit too much speed, a little wobbly. Well, it's a good wave for Christy. I don't think it was as good as her first couple waves, but she's stoked, got another wave under her belt.
Yeah, she got a nice solid wave, but I don't think it's going to affect her top scores. But she's staying busy, staying comfortable. You know, in a way, she's keeping other competitors off of good waves. So that could be part strategy as well. As we see Aliana Clark with her first wave. Late takeoff, gets into a little reform. And nice, does a little whitewater rebound, and she's still riding. Little length of ride right here for Aliana.
And I don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but the crowd went wild. I mean, people are here to cheer for Aliana. If she gives us something to cheer about, people will cheer.
Obviously, Aliana from Cali, so she's got a little crew down here.